Hey guys, welcome back. Another episode of Banish the Doubt. Today I want to talk about what we believe is how we behave, and what we believe is how we behave is what we become. So, you've heard me talk about this in the past. It comes down to how we think in each moment of our day, how we are feeling. That is expressed through how we talk. See, our speech is nothing more than our innermost thoughts coming out. But more importantly to this, it's how we speak to and about ourselves. This is broadcasted out to the universe, and the universe then turns around and reflects that back to us in our surroundings, in the people who are in our life, the type of jobs we have, the type of friends we have, relatives, our marriages, our families. Everything is reflected back to us based off of how we believe and how we behave. And that ultimately determines who we become. It determines the foods we eat. It determines the type of attitudes we have in each moment. You see, this world of ours today, we are so consumed with distractions at every moment of our life. Right now, I'm talking to you on my cell phone. The cell phone is a giant distraction. It's constantly distracting our thoughts from the moment to something else, to take us away from thinking in the moment about who we are, about what we're thinking. Well, not to belabor a point, but think about this. So far today, whenever you're watching this video, what has your day been like? And is it much different than what yesterday was, the day before that, and the day before that? What was, if you're watching this in the afternoon, you see it's daylight here, it's about 12:30 or so, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. When you woke up this morning, what was different than what yesterday morning, and the day before that? You see, what I'm getting at, ladies and gentlemen, is that we become like a hamster in a wheel. Our lives are nothing more than just repetitive activity, the same activity every single day. Right now, it is the middle of September 2024. In a short couple of months, we'll be talking about Christmas, and yet we'll be ringing in a new year. Well, let me ask you, what was different about this year? Did you have any goals? And if you did you accomplish those goals? What we believe and how we behave, we become. So, whatever it is you want to do in your life, whatever it is, if you want massive wealth, if you want whatever it is in your life, you can have it right now. And I know it's paradoxical for you to think that. Like, what do you say, George? How can I have massive wealth right now? You have it right now by putting the thought in your head, I am wealthy. But see, what happens is we say that, and it's not instant. We don't look around and say, well, I don't suddenly have a brand new car and a whole house on the lake or on the ocean or whatever it may be. But that's just a reflection of how we were behaving and what we were thinking in a certain moment. And then we string those moments together. So you become wealthy in the moment. The world only reflects the innermost thoughts, what we're thinking, consistently thinking. The more we start to become mindful of how we've been thinking, that's how we can change. We have to believe it's possible, but not even feeling it, just declaring it. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am perfect health, whatever it may be. The affirmations, and affirmations from Neville Goddard, I have a lavish and steady, dependable income, consistent with integrity and mutual benefit. Or Bob Proctor, I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities from multiple sources on a continuous basis. If you notice, I am so happy. I am, I happy. I am, I have. These are the affirmations. Present tense. We say this, but then we don't believe. We don't believe because we've had many years of looking around outside of us for some sort of affirmation. And when we don't see it outside of ourselves, and we're with people, and then we look to others outside of us for some sort of validation. It's all in here. It's in here and in here. We become wealthy and healthy here. First, we declare it. I am in this moment. There is no other. I am God and there is no other. You have within you a spark from that source energy, God consciousness, whatever you want to call it. It is in you. You know it's in you. Well, this is how you would know it's in you, because this intelligence, this God consciousness, this universal intelligence, whatever you want to call it, is beating your heart right now. It is having your vision to be able to see this video. Your hearing to be able to hear this video. That's what's in you, and that is pure consciousness, pure love, pure wealth, everything. So if it's already in you, then you have it. So I am that right here, right now. There could be no other. I am God, and there is no other. This is how we change. We change in the moment. Just because we don't see it outside of us does not mean it does not exist, because it does. It exists right here and right now. So this is what you believe, you become. And then what you believe and how you behave is what you become. So believe it first. Then start behaving as if you already are that. You do this and you will absolutely, there could be no other way, become that. The perpetual transmutation of energy states that anything that we think, any kind of energy that we put forth, comes back to us. Okay? But we are the ones, our analytical minds look at that and say, well, what kind of form is it coming back in, and when is it going to come? Doesn't matter. Believe it. Put it forth now. I am that. I am God and there is no other. Not from an ego standpoint. Okay, so oftentimes this is how we want to look at it, from ego. It's not an egoic standpoint. It is just I am. Therefore, it will happen. Simply put, I am wealthy. I am perfect health. Whatever it may be. You adopt this type of behavior, and you're going to start to watch your world change. There's a tremendous video, if you want to watch on this. It's by Joe Dispenza. Okay, it's Joe Dispenza and Lewis Howes is interviewing him. It's, I think, for a few months ago. Watch that video. Watch it hundreds of times. You watch that and you're going to watch your whole life change. If you start to adopt those principles of what Dr. Joe is talking about, you start to put that into practice, and I guarantee you your life is going to change in ways you could never ever have conceived prior to watching this video. Thanks very much, folks, and I'll talk to you soon.